At the beginning of my presentation, I would like to pay my homage to the Triple Gems, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. And I'd like to pay my homage to Venerable Asing Hai, the founder of Buddhism for Education in Cambodia. And at the same time, I'd like to express my high respect to honorable judges, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have one very interesting topic, but before going further topic, I'd like to introduce you about myself. My name is Chen Chan Lee. I am a junior student from SVUBB, President Raja Buddhist University, Battambang branch. And my topic today is, I think it's really important for us as Cambodia, because we are living in Buddhist countries. We are Buddhist followers, right? So, without further ado, I'd like to define the term Visa. Visa is the observance derived from Pali Sanskrit term. The term is which is the name of lunar month used in ancient India. And you know, in 1950, Vesak, Cambodia was agreed on the decision to agree to celebrate the Vesak Mochi as Buddha's birthday at the first conference of Buddhist fellowship in Sri Lanka. And alongside the conference, Maharaja of Nepal requests honestly to all heads of Buddhist countries to celebrate the Buddha, to celebrate the Buddha, who is universally acclaimed as one of the most factors to all humanities. In 1999, the United Nations have recognized the Vesak as internationally, globally celebrated. And in 2000, the United Nations have resolved to intentionally observe Vesak Cambodia in its headquarters and offices. In Cambodia is, however, in 1855, by Venerable Ban, who was sent back from Thailand, according to the request of King Ong Nuong, Vesak Cambodia was celebrated by him. As we know, many Buddhists around the world have celebrated Vesak Cambodia Day in many different ways. Buddhism, as we know, spread from India, but it was assimilated into many foreign cultures. So as a result, Vesak Cambodia is celebrated differently. But one main reason or purpose of celebrating this ceremony from all Buddhists around the world is three significant events, which is the birth, the enlightenment, and his nirvana, or passing away of the Buddha. Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize the three main significant events. The first one is the birth of the Buddha. The Buddha was born between two countries in Lumpini Park, and before he could drop to the ground, he was born with a shoeless body and could walk 4 seconds step and said, "I am supreme in the world, foremost in the world, most excellent in the world. This is my last birth. There will be no more birth for me." All participants, you know, from that time on, that we have the opportunity to understand the Dharma. According to this story, many devotees and followers, his disciples, celebrated one ceremony which they displayed the Buddha statue from a small basin and bathing the Buddha as a symbolic of purify their mind. And one most important reason is that to represent is when the Buddha was born with a shoeless body. And the second is the enlightenment of the Buddha. As we know, like, we are Buddhist country. I don't know that we have learned about the Buddha, but Venerable have mentioned about that the Buddha have accumulated, before his last birth, he have accumulated his spiritual virtue for countless lifetimes. And when he was born in the Sakya clan, and he left his palace with the white horse, his beautiful wife, and his luxurious life, in order to search the truth to liberations. And he had tortured himself with many different kinds of asceticism. For almost 6 years, the renunciant prince have carried out all the extreme ascetic practices that were favored by those practitioners in that day, pushing his body into a limit which no other could not exceed. But he still not got attained enlightenment. Why? Because until he realized that sexual pleasures and sexual indulgence was not the way to liberation. That's why it's like when he realized the middle part was the answer. It's like you're playing the musical instrument. The string will snap if it is too tight and will not make any sound if it is too loose. So the Buddha was born, when the Buddha got enlightenment, he has shared his very prosperous knowledge to all human beings that we can escape from the sea of samsara, or everybody can get enlightenment at that time. Because of this enlightenment, we are understanding we have chance to understand the Four Noble Truths and the Four Noble Paths. And the last is about his nirvana. When the Buddha entered nirvana on the 15th of full moon day of Vesak, he said to Ananda, "Don't cry over my disintegration body. All component things in this world are not lasting. They are impermanent. So work out for your own salvations with diligence." People are on the process of Vesak Bochi, represent flowers, candlesticks, and a symbolic that not long after the flowers would be wither and as light would be disintegrated. Wonderful ladies and gentlemen, I would like to, at the beginning of my speech, I like to restate the three important main topic, which is I have highlighted the birth and enlightenment and the one of the Buddha. And during Vesak Bochi Day, people are getting knowledge from Vesak, especially about Buddha's story, Buddha's legend, and especially his Dharma. And especially during Vesak Bochi Day, people have the unity, listening to Dharma together, sharing merit and loving kindness and compassion. But before I conclude, I would like to give the last speech that the Buddha stated that on his nirvana, he said that those who see, he said that let his precept be our teachers and his teaching be our guide. As we said, and he also stated that yo haman pasate sauman pasate. Who understand the Dharma, understanding about me. Thank you very much for the